Shall we be upstanding for the President of the Republic, please? National anthem, please. Thank you. Please be seated. The President of the Republic of Ghana, the Honorable Chief of Staff, Honorable Minister for the Interior, senior government officials, senior security chiefs and agencies under the Ministry of Interior, distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, and our friends from the media, good afternoon. On behalf of His Excellency the President, it is my honor and privilege to welcome you all to the presidency for this afternoon's ceremony. We are here to witness a profound gesture of national solidarity led by the gallant men and women of our security services and agencies under the Ministry of Interior in support of the government's flagship Mahama Cares initiative. Today, our senior security officers under the leadership of the Minister of Interior will present their collective contribution to the Mahama Cares initiative, an initiative that reflects the government's enduring commitment to the welfare of the vulnerable. Mr. President, with your permission, I wish to inform you that we have 11 agencies under the Ministry of Interior here present. And with your permission, if I could kindly introduce their leadership, please. We have the IGP, Mr. Christian Tete Yohonu, for the Ghana Police Service. We have Acting Chief of Fire Officer, Madame Daniela Mausi Into Sapong. We have the Controller General of Immigration in the person of Mr. Samuel Basintele Amadou. We have Director Benedicta Bob Denny, Ghana Prison Service, representing the Director General. We have Major Retired Dr. Joseph Bikanyani Kuonyo Nadmo. All right. We have Deputy Executive Secretary of the National Commission on Small Arms in the person of Mr. Mohammed Gali Salem. We also have Executive Secretary of Ghana Refugee Board in the person of Mr. Tete Paddy. Executive Secretary, National Peace Council, Mr. George Amoa. We have the Acting Gaming Commissioner, Mr. Emmanuel Sisi Kwenu. Is he here? Okay. Acting Executive Secretary of the National Identification Authority, Mr. Wisdom Kwaku Deku. All right. Last but not the least, we have Director General Narcotics Control Commission. They also contributed, but he's out on an assignment. At this juncture, may I invite the Minister for Interior, Honorable Mutaka Mohammed Mubarak, to deliver his remarks. Shall we welcome him, please?
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Ghana, His Excellency, the President John Mahama, Permit me to stand on the existing protocol so that we will make more progress. Your Excellency, following your victory and promise to keep all your promises, your special initiative on the Ghana Medical Trust Fund, you tax each and every one of us as your appointee, especially the ministers and deputy ministers, to make personal contribution into the fund. In our discussion, in one of our meetings and our discussions, my team members expressed interest to equally contribute. And I remember very well reminding them that it is a voluntary contribution, one, and two, it must not be taken from government coffers to contribute. So it should be personal contribution. So the Ghana Police, the Ghana Prison Service, the Ghana National Fire Service, the Ghana Immigration Service, the National Disaster Management Organization, NADMO, the Ghana Peace Council, the Ghana Refugee Board, the Small Arms and Light Weapons, and the Deputy Minister and myself then decided to tax ourselves and see those who want to volunteer personal contribution. Your Excellency, I'm happy to announce that we chose to come as a team, not to do it as individual organization or individual agencies. One, to make it very easy for you, and to make our contribution also known so that we can encourage other sector ministers or other sectors to do it as a group so that it makes the contribution even heavier and draw attention why others should also contribute individually to the fund. Your Excellency, I would not want to take the wind out of the security agency. We have decided that the Inspector General of Police will, on behalf of all of us, announce the contribution individually, and then the total will be announced. But I can assure you, Your Excellency, even though we are a security agencies with a lot of struggle, when it came to individual contribution, it shows that what a team can do is always better than individual doing. And I can assure you that we are contributing this afternoon 1 million Ghana cedis into the fund. But with your permission, I will invite the Inspector General of Police to give the details of the contribution. Thank you very much, sir.
Your Excellency, please permit me to stand on the already established protocols. So we've been tasked by or called by our minister to create awareness about the importance of this contribution towards the Mahama Care. And we, at our various meetings, we met at our senior level, and all the senior officers have willingly contributed to the care. And then just because we feel that really a large number of our people in the country really need health care. Those of us in the security services, we are fortunate that when we are not well, the government is there to take care of us. But there are people over there who have nobody to take care of them. So, President, with your this good initiative, we feel that it is better that we also support. And the support we are giving is just the beginning of many other supports to follow. So starting from the police have contributed 580,000 Ghana cedis. Immigration, 100,000. Fire, 50,000. NADMO, 50,000. Prisons, 50,000. NACOC, 10,000. NIA, 50,000. Gaming institution, that's gaming is 50,000. And then we have the refugee, 5,000. Peace Council, 5,000. The minister of the Interior contributed 50,000. The Deputy Minister of Interior contributed 30,000. And then the Small Arms Commission, they also contributed 10,000. So in all, we have 1,002,000 being the total contribution provided. Thank you very much, sir. So I want to present a check to you. So I want to present a check to you, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you very much. Oh, I think the applause is very, thank you. 1 million Ghana cedis. Thank you very much. Minister of Interior and IG and all the heads of security agencies and agencies under Ministry of Interior. Mr. President, may I also acknowledge Honorable Deputy Minister for Interior in the person of Honorable Ebenezer Oklete Telabi, who is also here. We have the Acting Chief Director of the Ministry of Interior, Mrs. Doreen Payne Annan. Thank you, Madam. I believe it is time that we invite the Minister of Health to give us a brief account of how the fund is doing. Shall we welcome the Minister of Health, please, in the person of Honorable Binta Akando.
Thank you very much, MC. Your Excellency, all protocol observed. Let me use this opportunity to thank our distinguished gentlemen, officers, who have been protecting life through law and order. And today they are here to protect life through Mahama Cares. Mahama Cares is another innovation of financing non-communicable diseases in this country. It's a novelty on the continent, and everybody must be part of this novelty. Because we all know the rate at which the non-communicable diseases are killing our citizens. As I speak to you now, about 43% of our mortality is attributable to non-communicable disease. And we must have a solution to this monster in the room. I am happy to announce that so far the response has been very massive. We don't want to leave anybody behind. And therefore, I will take this opportunity to encourage each and every Ghanaian to contribute through the short code *255#. Nothing is too small. I thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you very much, Honorable Minister, for updating us. At this juncture, may I invite His Excellency, the President of the Republic, to deliver his remarks on this special occasion, please. Shall we welcome him with a round of applause?
Thank you. Kindly be seated. Thank you very much, and good afternoon and welcome. I think that this is a very significant gesture from our security services. You have the mandate to protect us and make us safe, and you've extended that mandate to not only keeping us safe, but keeping us well and alive. Thank you very much for the gesture. As the minister said, non-communicable diseases account for over 40% of mortality in Ghana. These include renal failure, which is commonly called kidney failure. You also have thoracic incidents, either strokes or heart attacks. You also have things like cancers, all the various cancers, from prostate cancer to cervical cancer, breast cancer, and all the different colon cancer and all of them. And then you also have issues of sugar control, diabetes, and all others. These sicknesses are expensive to diagnose, and they're also expensive to treat. And so most victims and families suffer a lot when a relative contracts a non-communicable disease. It is said that however wealthy a person is, within 1 year of contracting a non-communicable disease, you virtually could run through all your resources and not be able to raise the financing to be able to take care of yourself. So on April 29th this year, I launched the Ghana Medical Trust Fund. And since the launch, we've been working on the bill. The committee that we set up presented us with the policy guidelines. And based on the policy guidelines, we've fashioned out the bill. I'm happy to say only yesterday, Cabinet approved the bill for onward transmission to Parliament. So once Parliament passes it into law, then it opens the way for us to appoint the trustees. And we're going to appoint independent trustees, people who are distinguished and well recognized in this country, to administer the fund. And so there will be trustees, independent of government, who would directly administer the fund. We've made arrangement for funding, and as we said, the funding will come from the uncapped portion of the National Health Insurance levy. It used to be capped, and so a certain amount of it used to end up in the consolidated fund. The Minister of Finance has given it up, and so the full financing is going to the National Health Insurance Authority, and so we've asked them to reserve a portion of it to fund Mahama Cares. But it's not only from the NHIL, it will also be from allocations made by the budget to fund the program, and also from private, corporate donations, and then also grants from our development partners and others who are interested in access to quality health care. And so on the day it was launched, already we raised quite substantial amounts. All the different groups at the launch also contributed something. I also pledged 6 months of my salary. Happily, my salary has started coming, so I'll soon present my own check, to cover the pledge that I made. And I've asked the Chief of Staff's office and the Special Advisor on Governmental Affairs to start the collection of the 1 month salary pledge from all political appointees, ministers, and appointees at the presidency. And so we will contribute our quota. We also will have a nice ceremony like this, and we will give our donation to the Minister of Health to put it in the fund while the bill goes through and becomes operational. And so I want to thank you for this very kind gesture, and I believe that it will go a long way to help us to be able to operationalize the fund. The point is, everybody could be a beneficiary of the fund because you don't know who would come down with a non-communicable disease. Unfortunately, because of our changing lifestyles, we have an increase in the incidence of these diseases. And so part of the role of the Mahama Cares Fund would be awareness creation amongst our people to understand what the disposing factors for developing these non-communicable diseases are. It is always said that prevention is better than cure. And so if our people know the disposing factors for acquiring non-communicable diseases, then they will take action against it. Some of these are genetic, and so your genetic profile could cause you to get a non-communicable disease, because if your father died of prostate cancer like my father did, then it means I have to keep watching my PSA to make sure that if there's any such thing, I detect it early. And if your mother died from complications of diabetes and hypertension like my mother did, then it means I must be measuring my blood pressure and checking my sugar regularly. And so with this kind of awareness, it makes it easy for us to be able to look after ourselves. And so we thank you very much for this contribution. I know you work under difficult circumstances, and we've actually been discussing with the Minister of Interior how we can retool your services so that you have the equipment and logistics to be able to do your work. And so we had a National Security Council meeting this afternoon, and I managed to squeeze the Minister of Finance hand behind his back, and we'll get a budget of 1 billion cedis for retooling of your various services. Fire service needs fire equipment urgently, and I don't, let me say, I empathize with my sister here. When the fire service arrives late, people get angry, but they just don't have the fire tenders. The last set of fire tenders were bought almost 9 years, 10 years ago from Professor Mills's time. There's not been a retooling. Most of those tenders are broken down. So I urge the public to be patient with our fire officers. They are working under difficult circumstances. And so one of the priorities will be to get some new fire tenders for you. Yeah. The police have to confront armed robbers every day. And you don't expect them to do it in light-skinned vehicles. The armed robbers are well armed with AK-47s. They fire back at them. And so getting them armored-plated vehicles for their patrol, highway patrols and things is also something that we'll look at. Immigration, prisons, they don't have mobility. Most of the vehicles you have are 10 years old, broken down. And so we'll consider getting some vehicles for you so that you increase the mobility of your officers. And so we'll help you, we'll tool you. You have a mandate to look after us, but we must help you to look after us. And so I can assure you that getting equipment and logistics for you to do your work will be one of our priorities. And so thank you very much for this contribution. I'm sure it won't be the last. We might make it a yearly ritual. So we've accepted this, but as they say, like Oliver Twist, we will come back begging for more. So thank you very much. God bless you.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. Another round of applause, please. Thank you. Strong commitment. If you give more, I believe government is going to support you more. So please. Mr. President, may I also acknowledge Dr. Victor Bampo, Chief Executive Officer of the National Health Insurance Authority, who is here to support us. Thank you very much. We've come to the end of all this important assignment. Would have a group photograph. Please bear with us. We'll take the leadership of the agencies here, with His Excellency the President, and then senior government officials. So, Francis, are you ready? Please, shall we please, those in front, kindly come. After the photograph, we'll take the national anthem, so please. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Please take your seats. Shall we please be upstanding for the national anthem? Thank you very much. Mr. President will take leave of us. Have a good afternoon. Thank you.